Unfortunately, that noise probably drew every zombie in this vicinity towards us. So let's go ahead and get out here. And it's not raining no more. Fancy that. Oh, that's not good. I'm not gonna worry about these zombies. Poor girl. She became their man witch. Hey, why are you ignoring me? I just want a hug. Okay, so think about what's about to happen. You do not have to fight what you know is coming. You absolutely do not. You can run towards Jill if you want, but if you fight the boss here, you'll get different dialogue. So who is it? We finished off Nemesis, so who could it be? This isn't good. I'm back, bitches! Oh, jeez. Okay, but this form of Nemesis is really easy, actually. I said, and I just got picked up. So get up, and all you want to do is you want to get some distance, but you don't want to get so much distance in that he doesn't. He's literally just running without like walking or walking without moving. So he'll do that. He'll just keep walking and trying to grab. Shoot a few times and then just get some distance. He can do a... Oh, Jesus. He can grab Carlson and slam him. Or he can do a wide sweeping attack like that. Just be very careful. Oh, shit. And then, of course, he can grab you and slam you to the ground. Or he can smack you with his little tentacle. But otherwise, this form of Nemesis is super easy. Okay, I'm not going to go down to a tentacle monster. And he's down. That was super easy, all things considered. You know what? He didn't exactly do in this fight very funnily like, so I'm going to have Future Phil add in the content of the live recording with this, because it surprised the hell out of me. It's pretty funny. No! All the ladies love my accent! Carlos, you just got the shit. What the fuck is what? He's literally just floating. He was floating. He gained floating powers from getting his tentacles out. Oh my god, that... You know what that reminds me of? That reminds me of Final Fantasy VII, Red 13's grandfather, Bugenhagen. Because he just floats. Nemesis just pulled a Bugenhagen right there. Anyways, I digress. Let's go heal Jill. Oh, that's funny. I'm glad I got that on camera. He was moving without moving. It was kind of funny. But also, Nemesis can lead the fight and go through these hallways and leave Carlos behind to go after Jill. And if he breaks down the door in here to Jill, you'll get a game over. And it's kind of humorous because he grabs Jill and just keeps slamming her on the ground, and she dies, and you get a game over. So let's go ahead. Man, that music's really loud. So we're gonna give her the vaccine, and I want to stay quiet for this part.
How do you feel?
I'm okay. What happened to you?
I just fought with that monster. I've got some bad news. Nikolai's still alive.
But I thought he was dead.
That guy doesn't know the meaning of the word dead.
What is he after?
I don't know. All I know is that he is our enemy. I'm sorry, Jill, but there's something I gotta take care of. I promise I'll meet up with you later. But don't worry.
Alright, so now we have control back of Jill, and I'm going to go ahead and switch around my items a little bit. Let's see here. What can I do? Let's go ahead and use the eagle now. Actually, no, I'm not going to use the eagle. I'll keep what I got going. Actually, how many? No, I'll use the eagle. I'll get rid of the magnum for now, and then I will store that away. And then I will see how many handguns do I have. Handgun ammo. We're gonna get some more handgun stuff here in a little bit. Gunpowder. So let's go ahead and leave that there. Let's go ahead and get rid of the first of my first aid boxes, and we're gonna go ahead and where's my tool at? Right here at the very bottom. And then we're going to go ahead and combine this with this, combine this with this, and then we're going to get more handgun ammo. then we are going to use... I feel like I could do something else. I know we need the lockpick, so we're gonna get the lockpick. And I'll go ahead and take the shotgun. I'm gonna have a little bit of fun time with Nemesis here. So I'm ready. I'm good, set, locked and loaded. Let's go. Actually, let's equip this first. Now, you're kind of going to be in a very big room to fight Nemesis for the final time, but I'm not going to fight him here. He'll break down this door, but I'm absolutely not going to fight him in this room. I'm going to go back where I fought him as Carlos, so that way I have as much space as possible. It's much easier for me to fight him in here. And his form is not very difficult. All you gotta do is just keep moving in a circle around him, and he'll have a very hard time hitting you. And then now I can just keep on hitting him with the freeze rounds. Oh shit. Ow. I'm still fine. Go figure. Okay, let's use the handgun now. You see a little bit of an eye on the back of his head. It's like the G-virus and all that stuff. Whee! Nope. 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 So what you want to do is you want to run towards a side that does not have that giant tentacle mass on his body, and then you'll have a little bit of an easier time. Okay, he's down, and we get our item. And this is the last item that we can get from Nemesis. It will be the infinite bullets, because I've already beaten the game already. He drops this. The first time you play this game, he'll drop the assault rifle, which is a very good weapon. It's a very good weapon. But now I'm kind of in that small little conundrum of sorts, because I was kind of hoping he dropped the assault rifle, because this item kind of breaks the game now, because I'm just going to use it on the Magnum. And infinite Magnum bullets is very fun. Maybe I might do it. I'll probably only use it for the hunters. It's fuck hunters. I don't like hunters. Absolutely hate hunters. So it's funny how those zombies disappeared with the body. Let's go ahead and switch to the shotgun real quick. Why are you doing that, Jill? Why are you doing that? Oh shit. Okay, let's go this way. Ow. I'm in caution. Let's go and use the lockpick. I'm bleeding out. That was pretty stupid, but hey, it is what it is. Okay, let's examine this photo. Photo E. The zombies are attacking. Seriously, who is like taking pictures and dropping them off in like random locations? Let's just examine here. Sure, I'll take it, but I'm not going to use it. Okay, let's go ahead and examine this part key. And then, is that like more like rounds? Yeah, it is. Okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and put away the handgun for now. I had my fun with the handgun. I'll go ahead and use the Magnum. I'll put this away. I'll keep my shotgun for now, because I think all you gotta do is combine this with the gun, I think. And combine with a weapon, an unlimited number of bullets will become available. So combine this with this, infinite bullets. Alright, so now let's go ahead and heal. We're fine. And the Magnum is going to be my infinite weapon, so that's very nice. Let's go ahead and get a first aid spray. Combine this with this. Combine with this. I had no idea that it was going to do that. Generally I don't remember if they let you save at the end to like save your progress that you cleared the game, but I guess not for the PC version, which is nice. I'm going to go ahead and save here, and I'm going to call that a session, because it's getting time for me to quit for right now. But we will return, and that next time we return, we will finish off this game, I'm quite sure. So folks, if you like this part, please consider liking and subscribing to the channel, and comment on my awesome Let's Play. And if you don't like the Let's Play, well, I mean, you can always comment and say, hey Phil, you suck, or do something like that, or, you know, give me some creative criticism. I don't mind. But I'll catch you, wonderful folks, on the next one. Later and bye. You have taken everything from me. Everything. I haven't gotten back in a week, but I won't give up. I won't allow them to win. I will survive. They cannot stop my last escape. Alright, folks, welcome back with me, Phil Turo. Oh, geez, man, it's been a minute. I have to get used to this. Alright, because I'm trying to do this with this thing, and I was trying to figure out which was best. It was D-pad. And back with the NBA posters. Man, what is up with Resident Evil 3 and NBA posters? Anyways, I digress. So let's go ahead and put the ink ribbon up. I'm going to go ahead and I think I'm going to keep all this. Actually, I want to get rid of the grenade launcher for now. I'm going to just stick with my Magnum and my shotgun. I'm feeling myself after having that Magnum, so I'm thinking I'm just going to stick with the Magnum, because if I encounter hunters, I'm absolutely going to blow the shit out of those hunters with it, because I ain't dealing with that. Alright, you get to live. I'm not going to blow you up at all. So let's go ahead and use the part key. We can get rid of it, so let's discard it. So let's see what's in here. Oh, that's not good. No, we're not dealing with you. Oh no! Oh no! Okay, why are you locking on to, like, what are you locking on to, Jill? What exactly are you? And I would absolutely still use my my Magnum, even if I didn't have like infinite ammo. Okay, where are you? Ow! There we go. That could have been very bad. He could have lopped off my head, but he didn't. Alright. So let's go this way. I think those hunters are here. Those hunters don't spawn in this direction. So let's go this way. So we gotta go this way to get a key, I believe. Absolutely not messing with this. Not messing with y'all. Ow, 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 ow. Let's go. Oh, shit. I think those hunters, they can, not only can they swallow you, but I think they can also... I hear something eating. Might be a dog. Yep, they're dogs. Woo! Okay, I'm being very cheap using the Magnum. Let's use a shotgun. There we go. There we go. I feel that there's supposed to be one more dog. Okay, that dog got blown up by the red barrel that was right here. There's also written orders to supervisors. That's not what I was talking about, but written orders to supervisors. Mission requirements. Bravo 16, obtain and secure a sample of all information pertaining to this case. Observe and record combat data on the UBCS. Destroy all evidence, including the medical facility that has medical treatment data, such as what Nikolai did. Check the guinea pig's ability to accomplish mission. Once your mission is complete, evacuate the area. Remember that you must not help anyone who is not a supervisor, nor bring anything back that might be traced back where it belongs. Seems kind of interesting. Seems to have shot to death. Well, zombies don't shoot people, do they? No, I don't think so. This guy right here has the one and only set of, I believe, one and only set of rare Magnum bullets. So, we can get one set of Magnum bullets here. And honestly, this game could be solved a lot faster if Jill decided to shoot the lock with the shotgun or Magnum. So it extends our adventure by, like, I don't know, like maybe not another 45 minutes. That's my health. I'm doing fine. Oh well, 2 shotgun shells take it out. I thought I had the Magnum. Here we go. It's dead. I ain't playing with those things. I freaking hate Hunter Gammas. Hunter Gammas, they creep me out, man. Like, Hunters creep me out, but man, like, Hunter Gammas absolutely creep me out the worst. Okay, now that we got the key, we can go this way. Okay, so now, let's see what we have here. There should be some herbs here, yeah. So, I really shouldn't have gotten those Magnum rounds, but I felt lazy by not getting them. Okay, let's go ahead and grab 2 of these. Because actually, there's going to be some red herbs in the next section. I want to grab those and mix those. Grab 2. You know what? Let's make it fun. Let's just go ahead and mix them with the blue herbs. Grab this one. Grab this one. And we're going to mix this. Alright, and then we're going to go this way. Now, we are going to manipulate the fountain. We're not going to manipulate the fountain that way. So, if you open the lid, you can switch these gears. What you want to do is you want to get the 2 black gears, I believe. messed that up. That's not the right way. You can do that, but nothing happens. I believe it's the... You know what? I really do need to check it. I forgot what it was. I know it's... The whites are on the bottom, the blacks are on the top. Yeah. So I had the right idea. So the top left corner is empty. So basically the gears just switch spots. So let's try this again. Doop. 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 I messed that up. Okay, we got it. There's hope. Alright, there we go. We got the gear, so let's go ahead and turn this, and it should drain the fountain. And now we can go downstairs to the sewers, and then get the heck out of here, because we gotta use this key. Now, why we are told to go, or why Jill feels the need to go down the sewer, excuse me, go down the sewer, I don't know. That'd be a shame if something came through the ground like last time. No, that didn't sound very good. Let's go this way. Just go ahead and skip that transition. Now, zombies in graveyards, go figure. Here's where I want to get these herbs. I was talking about the red herbs, and of course I got myself caught by these zombies. That's okay, we got a shotgun. I normally come this way with the shotgun anyways, so it's not the end of the world. And these zombies will be cleared out. As a matter of fact, this whole area will be cleared out here in a little bit, so... Boop. Boop. And goes dead. Nothing here. Even if you examine, I don't think there's nothing here. Alfred Cones, 1923 to 1982. I know there's another zombie here somewhere. Come here. That shotgun was not aimed anywhere near that zombie's head, but okay, whatever. I think that's like the only tombstone like you can look at. I'm just gonna avoid these. I'm not even gonna go after them. We use the park key. We no longer get this key. We discard. Yes. Let's go in here. Now there's a lot of stuff we can get here. So first off, I need a lighter. So I'm gonna come back here in a minute. Actually, let's grab some of this stuff. So let's grab this. I guess I really don't need to, because I need more space to mix, but I'll go ahead and mix it to get my seed powder. There we go. This is a save room. You can actually grab a first aid spray here. I'm going to do that. Don't really need to, but I'm going to. Let's put away the first aid spray. Let's put away the magnum bullets because I'm not going to need them. I'll go ahead and put the lockpick away because I don't think we need that anymore. I'm surprised it didn't ask for if I want to throw it away. And I think I will keep the sea powder off to the side. And then I think we're good. I mean, really, I can just play the game with the magnum. I'm going to try not to overly rely on the magnum, but you know, I'm going to have fun with the magnum. I didn't think I was going to get the unlimited ammo because I didn't think the game, remember that I beat Resident Evil 3 already, but hey, pleasant surprise, right? Oh, I need the lighter too, damn, I forgot to get the lighter. Let's go this way, let's grab the lighter, and we can solve the puzzle in this cabin. Let's see here, no, not the handgun. Let's use the handgun bullets to start the fire. If I shoot a handgun bullet, it might spark fire, or it just might unintentionally like shoot Jill, like in the, I don't know, it might bounce off shit and then hit Jill. Let's use the lighter, and it should prompt us to get rid of the lighter too, so there's that. Like I was just watching it, getting super impatient. You no longer need this lighter. Will you discard it? Yes, we don't need it, but there's a light here. So now we can use the iron pipe here to smash this fake wall in. Which I wonder like where the actual entrance to this is. I mean, was it always here, or was it just because this is an old shack? Okay, let's go ahead and go in here. And it looks like it's a hidden staging room. Let's go ahead and grab the grenade rounds that are here. It seems there would be a place to store weapons. Go ahead and grab this key. Go Grab this memo from HQ. Attention, the Raccoon City Project has been abandoned. Our political maneuvering in the Senate to delay the plans are now futile. All supervisors should evacuate immediately. The U.S. Army is going to execute their plan tomorrow morning. The city will be obliterated at daybreak for sure. That doesn't sound good. We might want to get out of Dodge. And this guy is dead. Okay, let's see what this thing is. Supervisor's report. The endurance ability of the contaminated guinea pigs is truly incredible. Even when shot in a vital area, they can sometimes survive for several days without taking care of the wound. However, after prolonged exposure to the virus, the guinea pig's intelligence level decreases to that of an insect. Even survivingly dead seems too disgusting. The virus may still be of use if we inject the virus to our POWs or release them. They will return to their units and then turns into zombies. This plan may not work well for us in the future. In certain areas, the virus seems to have caused the mutation of animals and plants. It may be difficult, but it'll make a good sample for the bioweapon development. I've heard of there was a giant alligator, because we took that out in Resident Evil 2. But I only encountered a giant creature moving under the ground, which is what we are going to be encountering here in a little bit. I don't even want to imagine what creature spawned that monster. I encountered Nemesis. If I didn't know about it, I'd have been contaminated and would have become one of them by now. If it is still walking around in the city, its mission is not yet over. STAR's members must be very tough since they have survived up until this point. However, they cannot hold out forever. Oh, we absolutely can. Alright, so now, if we examine the whole exit, we get a distress signal or a message.
All supervisors, mission terminated. Return immediately. Repeat. All supervisors return immediately. Over.
That doesn't sound very good, but let's go ahead and leave.
I'm quite impressed you've managed to stay alive up until now.
And you seem to be doing a pretty good job of looking out for yourself. How about helping out?
I have no intention of helping you.
Because we're nothing but pawns in all this?
In a manner of speaking, you are. Our employers wanted a detailed analysis of the zombie beings which were created through infection by the T-virus.
You're saying that they deliberately sent in a military unit to be butchered by their creations?
Not exactly.
Well, that's
Although
cold
the
as fuck.
conditions encountered on this operation were extreme, it was an unexpected outcome that the team would be wiped out. We were only required to collect live data from the subjects.
Ah!
Another monster!
Another mutant!
Or mutant in this case. Alright, so while I shift my fat ass in my chair to get comfortable, we have to go ahead and prepare for a fight. So you can prepare this fight in one of two ways. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and get rid of this blue gunpowder for now and this grenade round. And you know what? I'm feeling kind of spicy, so I'm going to go ahead and take my knife because why not? I don't think you really need your knife, but I actually like it for the boss battle. So there's two ways you can tackle this boss battle. One is you can actually kill the boss by just shooting it and unloading a lot of ammo into it, which is definitely one way. If you're very strapped with ammo, then this is the second way you can do it. You can actually take out the boss without having to worry about spending very much of any ammo. That's not very good. And we are back to seeing the Graveworm, which is this giant maggot slash earthworm creature that tried to kill us before, but now I'm not going to be super worried about. So, the Gravedigger absolutely can hurt you a lot, as demonstrated here. Back me in a corner, which is not good. I hate the fact that I'm in a corner, there's nothing I can do. Let's see, how's my health? Caution. I'm going to go ahead and heal. I don't like that. I don't like being cornered, but that's the part of the thing. You have to keep moving. You have to watch out where this Gravedigger is. You can absolutely blast it with whatever you've got, which that's generally the way most people tackle this boss. I don't like to tackle it that way, because it wastes a lot of ammo. And I'm in the business of not using a lot of ammo. Now I'm about to hurt. I think you take one more hit, and then I have to heal. Be careful, be careful, be careful. Okay, I might need to heal. Oh, no, I'm good, I'm good. It's self-fit to let me live. Now, why am I, again, what am I waiting for? What am I going to do to kill this thing? Well, after enough shaking of the ground, the Gravedigger will, the the earth will give way, and then you'll see a little bit of a cutscene right here, where these two lamps are going to fall down and provide us the means to take out the Gravedigger. So all you gotta do is just survive for a little bit. If you're doing like a not knife only run, or you're doing a stabbing, there we go. Right here, this is the cutscene I'm talking about. So just give it a little bit of time, and then you will get this cutscene. Now all you gotta do is just smack or push these lights in there, and then it will electrify the water. So god dang it. So of course, come on. Why are you not pushing? There we go. Let's push. So all the Gravedigger has to do is just wander in the water, and it will die. And I used up no ammo. Now, does this take longer? Yes. Is it more dangerous in terms of health? Yes. But it does save you a crap ton of ammo. So, in my case, I didn't have to do that, but I wanted to show that off. Some people don't know about that. Other people do. I was one of those people for the longest time. I didn't know about this. I just blasted this thing with grenade rounds and flame rounds and magnum bullets, shotgun shells, whatever I brought. So I ended up like ammo dumping a lot into that boss, to where now I just don't even do that. I just literally will just get bit in the ass by a freaking Gravedigger worm. Come on. Well, you go up the ladder, yes, because I just got bit in the freaking side. And now, ooh, I like this music. This music's different. And I'm going to save and call it a part in the dead factory once I get there, because I don't want to say it's because like I don't want to record, but just I have a very limited time schedule as of right now, and you got to be. Oh, come on, Jill. I don't like this auto targeting business. Like, what are you auto targeting, Jill? What's? Oh, now you want to do this right there? Blow that freaking zombie up, Magnum. Like, what the hell's... Okay, it's probably aiming at the light, but still. And the lights, yes, you absolutely can't shoot the lights. Let me demonstrate that. This works better if you have an assault rifle than anything, which you just heard me do that. If you aim it right here, you can actually see... You can actually shoot these lights, which kind of works very nice if you have an assault rifle. You just literally just gun all the lights. But I think that's what Jill was auto-targeting, but I wasn't like at the same height, so it wasn't actually hitting the lights, you know, shooting underneath it. Very weird. I wish it didn't do that. That's how I got hit by a hunter, and that's how I got hit by those zombies. But at least we're done with the park. We can actually move on. So we use that park key to open up this simple padlock, which we could have just easily shot apart with a shotgun or a magnum, I bet. No longer needs key. We discard it. Now, you have to make a choice here. This is one of our last events that we have to make a choice. So, if you pick the choice I'm about to pick, the ending will change to where somebody at the end does not save Jill and Carlos. If you pick the other choice, then the opposite occurs, and then Nikolai's fate's different in each of these ends. So I'm going to pick the first one I picked for the very first time, because I think it's kind of funny. But, oh man, this son of a bitch just showed up. We were doing so good, we went through almost an entire part without having to worry about him. So here's our choice. We're not actually going to fight him. This determines the ending. You can jump off or push him off. I'm going to push him off because it's kind of hilarious. Whoop! And Jill just pushes him off. Like, that dude had to be like 700 pounds. I'm exaggerating. It was probably like maybe 350 pounds, maybe 400 of pure BOW like goodness. So this is the dead factory, and now we're kind of railroaded into the ending. We cannot change the ending at all. So let's go in here, and we're going to see Carlos lose his shit. And this will be our save room. This is where I'm going to quit this part for now.
Carlos.
Jill,
He ate that
listen
Burger
very
Kong. He didn't feel
carefully.
good.
They're planning on launching a missile directly into the city as soon as day breaks. The explosion will be powerful enough to destroy everything.
Are you sure about that?
Positive. I heard it straight from a supervisor.
They'll go this far to cover their tracks?
Come on, we have to hurry. There isn't much time left.
Alright, so let me do a few things here. So first, there's a couple items we can get. We can grab this facility key, which is going to be very important. We can grab this first aid spray, which is pretty important too if you want to stay alive. There is a journal, and there is a ink ribbon here, so manageable diary. This dude went from like probably the most optimistic employee to like the most depressed employee here. Today is my 30th birthday. I was transferred to this facility today. I'm very happy to work because the work environment is very different from life in the university. See, that was like almost a month. The disposal system has been completed using a special kind of gas that can decompose the cells of guinea pigs. We have to try this out before the begin practical usage of the system since it's not 100% stable yet. So they're going to use a system that is not 100% stable. Very smart. Very, very, very smart. May 20th. While I was checking the treatment room, the door shut and I was locked inside and I couldn't get out for 1 hour. I guess even if you have the key card, it's useless unless you are when you are locked inside. Yeah, that seems very foreboding to me. June 7th. So about half a month, maybe almost half a month. The guinea pigs we have are disposed of are increasing. The system's not working smoothly. The laboratory staff doesn't listen to my opinions and I'm getting extremely frustrated. We can't dispose of all the bodies and the quality of liquid medicine is not good enough either. Though the function of the system decreases, the number of bodies we have to dispose of doesn't. The infection level has increased and the antibodies we are using is no match for the new mutation of virus. Some of the workers have been infected by disease. I continue to work, but I always keep a gun with me. I must remember to save one bullet for me. I want to weep. I don't want to die here. I swear that I'll lose my mind if I imagine how painful the death will be. Yeah, you kind of work for the wrong corporation, buddy. Umbrella doesn't really give a shit as long as it's BOWs and shit like that is productions being met. Okay, so with that, folks, I'm going to go ahead and save my progress here and all that good stuff. And we'll pick back up and we'll probably finish the game in the next part. So with that said, folks, I'll catch you in the next exciting part of Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. Catch you later. Remember, if you like this, please consider liking, subscribing the channel, leaving a comment on this video. I appreciate that. See ya!